October 12, 1986. A pedestrian on Virginia's Colonial Parkway spots a car down an embankment, half hidden from the road. Inside are two young women, strangled, their throats cut. The car and their bodies doused in diesel fuel. Kathy Thomas was 27, a Naval Academy graduate. Rebecca Dowski was 21, a senior at William and Mary. Over the next 3 years, 3 more couples will vanish or die along this same 23-mile stretch of road. For 38 years, this file had no name in it. Then, in 2024, that changed. And in 2026, the year I'm sitting here reading it, it changed again. This is the 7th file in this archive and the first where I can tell you, partway through, who did it. I want you to sit with that, because it doesn't mean what you think it means. The Colonial Parkway is 23 miles of scenic road connecting Jamestown, Williamsburg, and Yorktown. Built in the 1930s to let tourists drive through Virginia's colonial history, all pine woods and river overlooks and quiet turnouts. Deliberately designed with almost no commercial development along its length. By the 1980s, those same quiet turnouts have a second reputation. Local teenagers call them lovers' lanes. Parents mostly know it too, and mostly don't worry about it. This is coastal Virginia in the Reagan years. William and Mary students, Navy families, a region that considers itself safe in the specific way small college towns do. Kathy Thomas and Rebecca Dowski are last seen leaving a computer lab on the William and Mary campus on the evening of October 9th, 1986. Kathy is a Naval Academy graduate. Rebecca is finishing her degree. 3 days pass before anyone finds them. A year later, on a Lover's Lane pull-off about 30 minutes from the Parkway, 18-year-old David Knobling and 14-year-old Robin Edwards are found shot to death. Different method, same kind of place, same regional stretch of road. Investigators begin asking a question that will follow this case for decades. One killer or several? 2 murders, 11 months apart, don't automatically make a pattern. But investigators working both scenes start comparing notes anyway. In April of 1988, Christopher Newport University students Keith Call and Cassandra Haley leave a party together just after 1 in the morning, trying to make Cassandra's curfew. Keith's car is found abandoned at an overlook on the Parkway, close to where Thomas and Dowski's bodies were discovered 2 years earlier. Cassandra's curfew comes and goes. Her family calls the college. The college has no answer because the party ended hours before, and nobody remembers seeing either of them leave the area. Keith and Cassandra are never found. Not their bodies, not one confirmed trace. To this day, this is the one pair in this file with no remains to bury. No funeral with a casket, nothing for a family to stand over. In September of 1989, on Labor Day weekend, Daniel Lauer and Anna Maria Phelps drive from Amelia County toward Virginia Beach. Their car turns up abandoned at a rest stop off Interstate 64. Hunters find their remains in nearby woods 6 weeks later. By then, the bodies are too decomposed to determine how they died. 4 pairs of young people, 8 confirmed names, and 1 unconfirmed pair beyond them, since the investigation also examines whether other regional cases belong in this same file. No consistent method. Strangulation and a blade for the first pair, a firearm for the second. Unknown, unrecoverable causes for the third. A pull-off, a shoreline, or nothing at all left behind for the fourth. For most of 30 years, that inconsistency is the whole argument against a single killer. A serial pattern is supposed to repeat itself. This one barely does. The FBI and Virginia State Police keep the file open through the 90s, the 2000s, the 2010s. Task forces rotate through it, each generation of investigators inheriting boxes of evidence from the one before. In 2010, a retired Milwaukee homicide detective named Steve Spingola volunteers his own time, reviews the case files fresh, and pushes for new searches of the Parkway grounds, hoping that decades of forensic advances might find what the original searches missed. They turn up nothing new, not that year. For most of this archive's life, that's where the story would end. Another set of names this channel adds to a list of cases that never close. A road that stays beautiful, a file that stays thick and stays quiet. But this file didn't stay closed the way the others have. In January of 2024, Virginia State Police announced that DNA evidence has identified the man who killed David Knobling and Robin Edwards. His name is Alan Wade Wilmer Sr., a waterman, a fisherman, a man who worked the same rivers this parkway overlooks. He is not in custody. He cannot be arrested. Alan Wilmer died in 2017, 7 years before his name reached this file. The same DNA evidence links him to a separate 1989 murder outside this case, a woman named Teresa Howell. Investigators say he is connected to Keith Call and Cassandra Haley's disappearance as well, though for that pair, without bodies, the certainty is not the same. Then, in January of 2026, recently enough that I'm reading this update in the same file I opened tonight, the FBI's Norfolk office confirms what many suspected but couldn't prove. The same DNA ties Wilmer to the deaths of Kathy Thomas and Rebecca Dowski, the first pair, where this file began. 4 of the 8 names in this archive now belong, with scientific confidence, to one dead man. He worked these waters for decades after 1989. He fished. He lived a life. Nobody who passed him on a dock had any reason to look twice. So what does this file leave us, now that it's partly, but only partly, answered? The science says Wilmer killed at least 2 of these 4 pairs, with strong indication toward a third. That is no longer theory. It's confirmed, published, on the record, signed off by 2 separate law enforcement agencies working independently, years apart. But confirmation isn't the same as an ending. A DNA match tells you who. It doesn't tell you why. And it doesn't give a family a courtroom. There will be no trial. No moment where Kathy Thomas's family or Robin Edwards's family gets to hear him answer for it, to watch a jury return a verdict, to have the state formally say his name in front of them. Wilmer took whatever explanation he had into the ground in 2017, and DNA doesn't ask a dead man why he did it, or whether he was working alone. And one pair in this file still has no answer attached to it at all. Keith Call and Cassandra Haley left a party to make curfew. Their car was found. They were not. Not then, not since, not in any search conducted in 38 years. Investigators call Wilmer linked to their disappearance. They do not call it confirmed. There is a real difference between those 2 words, and this archive isn't going to pretend there isn't. I've said before that more evidence rarely means more answers. This file is the exception that almost proves it wrong, and then doesn't quite. 3 families now have a name. 1 family still has only a curfew that was never met. The Colonial Parkway kept its beauty this whole time. Tourists still drive it for the river views. Most of them have no idea what the turnouts saw. Alan Wilmer is not going to answer for any of it, in this life or in a courtroom. The file is still open, just narrower than it used to be. Somewhere on that road, a red Toyota Celica was left running, and nobody has ever explained the rest. Next in the case files, New Jersey, 1922. A minister and his choir singer are found lying together beneath a tree, love letters scattered around them like a stage set. And the trial that followed became the biggest media circus America had seen. If you think the forgotten cases deserve to be remembered, subscribe. The archive stays open late.